everyone, so today I thought I would do the Gothic Mum Tag. Today I thought I would do the Gothic Mum Tag, and this was started by Avelina De Moray. And I know a lot of people have done this one, and I actually filmed it quite a while ago, and I don't know if I just did not like the way that I did the tag, or I don't know if I don't know why I didn't ever post it. But yeah, so today I thought I would go ahead and do that. Yeah, so let's get started. Question 1. Do you force your kids to wear black? No, I don't. Actually, most of the time my daughter is dressed very colorfully. I just, when I find Halloween stuff, I do like Halloween stuff, so I'll buy that for her and she can wear that, and she likes wearing that just fine. But most of the time she's dressed pretty colorfully. Question 2. Do we force our children to listen to metal or rock and roll? The answer to that would be no. We don't force her to listen to anything or do anything necessarily, but you know, she's only 3, so when she's hanging around with mommy and I'm listening to the kind of music that I like, of course she's going to be listening to it also. But most of the time she likes the music that I'm listening to, so yeah, I would say we're not forcing her. She is just listening and likes it too. Question 3. What is my favorite alternative clothing brand for my kids? I don't have an alternative clothing brand that I buy things for Lily. I would say maybe, I think, Sourpuss Clothing, maybe they have. I'll look it up and I'll write it right here, whatever the brand is that I'm thinking of. But they have really cute things, but I have never paid for any of those for my daughter. But yeah, just because we're a big thrifting household, so most of the time I don't even buy alternative brands for myself, let alone for a 3-year-old. But yeah, so yeah, mostly we just thrift. Question 4. Do you want to have any more baby bats? The answer to that is yes, and we are actually kind of trying right now, so we'll just see how that goes. Yeah, so the answer is yes. Question 5. Have you or have your children ever experienced any negativity due to the way that I dress? The answer to this would be no. My daughter's only 3, she's not in school yet, and yeah, I can't think of a single instance where we've had like a bad interaction with somebody. Most of the time when we've gone out in public, I don't know, a lot of the times I'm really toned down anyways, just because I am a mom, and I'm really in admiration of all the moms that have time to somehow like do makeup and get themselves looking all prim and proper, because a lot of the times, I don't know if it's just because I don't have drive or what, I don't know, but I don't end up dressing up and I don't do makeup. Most of the time the makeup thing is just on the wayside. I don't do that. Mostly when I'm filming for you guys, and sometimes when I'm filming for you guys I don't even care and I just go without makeup too. But anyways, all of that to say that most of the time I think that I don't really look that different. Mostly my hair color and maybe just that I am always wearing dark colors. Question 6. Do you hope that your kids will follow in your stylistic footsteps when they come of age? And my answer would be yes. I would love it if Lily was into Gothic clothing, or at least a darker fashion, just because I know a lot of people don't like people who aren't goth wearing like a Gothic style, but to me, the world is more beautiful when in that like style. So like, even if my mom wanted to dress goth and my grandma, and like, I don't know, it just, to me, the world would be a lot more beautiful if everybody dressed like that. So of course, the more people that do dress like that, the happier I am. So I'd be fine with that. But if she doesn't, I'm not going to force her. I'm not going to get mad about it or anything. It's not going to be like when normie parents get mad about kids wearing goth clothes. Like, if she chooses to dress normal, that's fine, that's what she chooses. As long as she's a well-rounded person, I really don't care. Question 7. To quote Eric Draven from The Crow, "Mother is the name for God on the lips and hearts of all children." Do you think it's important to be positive, strong role model for your children? And the answer is yes, of course. There's a lot of bad things in the world for children to get in their head, and so I think it's important for parents, because often will look up to you for how to act and how to behave and what to do, that you definitely need to kind of watch what you do and try to live in a way that you would want them to. Question 8. What do your children think about the way that you dress? I don't know what she thinks. Let's ask her. Lily, what do you think about the way Mommy dresses?
Nothing.
Nothing? You don't think nothing about it? Yeah, I kind of figured. She doesn't care. Kids don't care, especially that age. Maybe when she gets older she'll start caring. It might be embarrassing. I don't know. We'll see. Question 9. Have your children ever felt, or do you ever feel like you embarrass your kids? That kind of goes off of the last question. No, I don't think so. She really doesn't care. She's only 3. Maybe when she gets older. We'll see. Question 10. This is the final question. Question 10. As a goth mother in the subculture community, can you offer any advice to other mothers out there? Question 10. As a goth mother in the subculture community, can you offer any advice to other mothers out there? I don't know. I only have one daughter, and she's only 3, so I don't have a lot of parenting experience, but I would say that you don't have to change just because you've had a child. Now, like I said before, I have a problem, like, getting motivation to do other things, like, go beyond the bare minimum every day, so I don't know if it's because of my anxiety and, like, slight depression. I don't know. I've never been diagnosed with anything, but I do have some sort of problem where I do the bare minimum. She's the most important thing, so I tend to make sure that those things get done first, and then of course doing work type stuff. Anyways, my advice would be to not change just because you've had children. I don't think that really matters. Maybe if you live in a community that's really conservative and it seems like it's an issue, maybe you could just tone it down a little bit, because children are the most important thing and you just want to make sure that life is, I would say, as easy as possible for them, but you also do want to keep that part of yourself and be true to yourself, because that's also a very important thing to teach to your children, is not to compromise when it comes to who they are as a person. So that regards sexual orientation, their identity as a human, like what gender they identify as, all of those types of things, and that includes their style, religion, all kinds of stuff. So in my opinion, that's the biggest thing, is just to foster foster in them that it's important to be yourself.